back to this channel where we spread love and positivity. And I want to thank those that have been following us, the subscribers, the new subscribers, the returning subscribers. We really thank you, we appreciate you, and we pray that God blesses you, God enlarges you, God protects you, God to be with you and to fulfill your heart's desire. You have actually been a motivation to us to come every day here and bring to you this content. Now today, I want us to look at this land we all love, the land of Jamaica. And we are always talking about Jamaica. If you see people, one or two people or three people talking about a place, that place must be wonderful. That place must be good. The people in that place must be great people. And that is why most of us will come here in social media and talk about Jamaica. Because we have actually been opened our eyes to realize that we have brothers and sisters somewhere in the Caribbean. And I could see somebody saying that this was a prayer by Mark Garvey. He always wanted Africans to be united with the Caribbeans. And it is happening so many years later. Those are the plans of God. Because God has good plans always concerning us. Today, I want us to look at why do people always want to go to Jamaica, and why do they always feel bad to an extent of crying when they are leaving Jamaica, and actually why do they want to go back to Jamaica? Because guys, we have seen that like the Mwango came to Jamaica the first time, and then she stayed there for quite some time. Actually, she spent some months in Jamaica. Then she came to Kenya, and actually she didn't stay in Kenya. She still wanted to go back to Jamaica. What is the spell, guys? What is this spell that pulls back people to Jamaica? We have also seen African Tigress. He had come to Jamaica, and within no time, she went back to Jamaica after coming to Kenya. Now we see Shonarwa. She was in Jamaica the other day, and actually when she was leaving, she was saying, I'm not yet over Jamaica. I'm coming back soon. So it's like Shonarwa was actually feeling bad, and actually she went to an extent of crying when she was leaving Jamaica. What is the magic in Jamaica? What is the spell in Jamaica that people want to go, always to be there, always to return back, always to feel bad when they are leaving Jamaica? So today, guys, we want to see what is this magic about Jamaica. What is this spell that people have been casted on, that they want to go back to Jamaica? They cry when they are leaving Jamaica. They feel sad, they feel down as they are leaving Jamaica. So I'm going to highlight my own thoughts about why do people want to always go back to Jamaica, stay in Jamaica, return in Jamaica, even after leaving Jamaica. What is so intriguing about Jamaica? So that is what we are going to look at today. And I'm going to capture also what would I want to come and see if I come to Jamaica, because every day it's a prayer that one day I'm going to make it to enter Jamaica, the land we all love. Guys, you know the tingle. So, one reason that I have actually seen that actually make people to love Jamaica, that make people to feel at home in Jamaica, that make people to be so comfortable in Jamaica. Because guys, you do not want to return to somewhere where you are not comfortable, where you are not welcomed, where you are not appreciated. It is human nature that we don't want to return where people did not show us love, where people rejected us, where people are not happy about us, where people do not appreciate us. So if you see somewhere people want to go back, there is something very intriguing and putting people there. And one of the reasons why I think people want to go back to Jamaica that much is the kind of people they meet in Jamaica. I've realized the people of Jamaica, one, they are very, very welcoming. Two, they are very warm to people, to people that go to visit Jamaica. Two, they are ready to communicate and to help the people that are strangers in Jamaica. We saw all this. Let me first talk about welcoming and how warm they are. We have all seen Dimwango and Kino. And we have said once and again that Dimwango didn't know Kino as she arrived in Jamaica. But once she was introduced to Kino, Kino became like a brother. Let me talk about a brother. I don't want to go deep. Kino became a good brother to Dimwango. A person who is there for her in times of need. A person who is there for her to listen to her. A person who is there for her to sort out the problems that she will encounter as a stranger in the land she does not know. So Kino actually helped Dimwango to feel comfortable in Jamaica, to adapt to the lifestyle of Jamaica, to get to know the different places in Jamaica that Dimwango visited. So we see that the people of Jamaica, when we take an example of Kino, and actually Esther, the second visit of Dimwango, she entered into Esther's house. We have seen from the time Dimwango entered Esther's house, she has been comfortable, she is free to do whatever she wants in that house. It is very rare that you enter somebody's house and you are allowed to be free, you are allowed to feel at home, you are allowed to do whatever you want, you cook, you feel like it is a home far away from home. So we have seen Esther being very, very welcoming and being very warm to Dimwango, to Sean. And we have seen Kino doing the same. So the people of Jamaica, not only these people, not only Kino and Esther, as these girls were moving along the streets of Trenchtown, we saw that ladies were ready to embrace them. They could actually, some of the men, we saw them singing. Because it's like Jamaicans have the genetics of singing. Every time we saw these girls going out, like for example Shonagwa, you could see her telling somebody, sing for me, and the person starts singing and dancing. Meaning that these people are so accommodative, so patient, so welcoming, and so warm to the Sean and Dimwango felt so comfortable because of the presence of Kino, the presence of Esther, and actually the people surrounding them in Trenchtown, they were very welcoming. We have also seen Coco Girl going to, I think she had gone to Peru or something, I don't know where she had gone, and she returned back to Jamaica because she is free. And actually we have seen her going to people's houses, they welcome her, they talk to her, they are warm, they are kind, they are patient, they are ready to actually accommodate a visitor and be patient with them. So this is a characteristic that really makes people to feel comfortable. So these people make you feel that you are comfortable around them, you are at home, away from home, and therefore you really want to stay. And they are so entertaining, they are so talkative, they are so social, and therefore you feel at home, away from home. The other reason that I think people want to go back to Jamaica each and every time, and I would want to come to Jamaica because of this reason, is because Jamaica is so beautiful. Actually, guys, I was looking at the places that Dimwango, Sean Arwa, Kino, Cora Smith, the places they take us, and they are so awesome. There are so many rivers in Jamaica that have very beautiful falls. I came to realize there are very many rivers in Jamaica. I've come to realize there is the Dune River, where we saw the Dune Falls, where Shonara was, and it was so epic, so beautiful. So, when you go to such a place, you don't even feel homesick. You feel so comfortable. You enjoy life. You feel wonderful. So we saw the dunes fall, and I've realized there are so many falls in Jamaica. There is the White River, the Jamaican people are going to tell us why this river is called white. Because when I come to Jamaica, I would want to see the White River. Are there falls along the White River? The Jamaicans in the house are going to tell us. Because I realized the Dune River has the Dune Falls. Then I realized the other falls that we call the Take Falls. I think they're in St. Mary Parish. The Take Falls, I don't know if the Take Falls are in which river. They are epic because I could see them so beautiful in the photos. The Take Falls. Then I realized that there is another river, guys. The Black River. Why is it called the Black River? And by the way, yesterday, or maybe the day before yesterday, depending on the time in Jamaica, Dimwango, Kino, and a group of people went along the river. They crossed the river using the boat, and Dimwango was the one who was the captain to the boat, and they crossed the other side. I don't know what river is that, but I realized there is what they call the Black River. And I could see that the Black River has got crocodiles, and it has animals that the tourists can go and see. So there are so many rivers and waterfalls in Jamaica. I have just mentioned a few, the ones I've seen in the videos, and you can tell us more that are there in Jamaica. We have also the Montenegro River. In other words, Jamaica is surrounded by wonderful, epic rivers. It is also surrounded by mangrove forest. And I was actually seeing that in those forests, there are flowers that you cannot see anywhere in the world. And I was seeing that these are very, very attractive tourist sites. And that is why people feel so comfortable, because there are so many places you can go and see in Jamaica. So around there are forests whereby there are flowers you cannot see anywhere else apart from Jamaica. There are also birds and animals you don't see anywhere else apart from Jamaica. So who wouldn't want to stay in such a place where if you feel like you go and see the animals in the forest, you go and move, take a tour in the forest, and you observe the nature, and you feel good in the cool air of the forest, and you see these flowers that you can never see anywhere in the world, and animals in the forest. Then I realized Jamaica has what we call the Blue Mountains. And somebody was telling me there is a baby in the house. We are taking care of the baby, so if you hear the sound of a baby, don't worry. So somebody was telling me the Blue Mountain is whereby the brew coffee is grown. I don't know whether it is called the brew coffee, but we have the Blue Mountain. And I can see that if you climb on top of the Blue Mountain, just like we climb on top of Mount Kenya, there are so many tourists that come to Kenya and climb on top of Mount Kenya. If you climb on top of the Blue Mountain, it is said that you can be able to see the island of Cuba. I don't know whether the island of Cuba. So who would not want to come and ride up the mountain? It's so enjoyable, so breathtaking. And maybe that is why people want to visit Jamaica. So I've mentioned about the waterfalls, I've mentioned about the many rivers. Actually, there are so many waterfalls in Jamaica that I cannot even mention half of them. I've just mentioned two. The Take Falls and the Dune Falls. And there are other beautiful falls in Jamaica. There are so many. So every parish you go, you have somewhere you can go. Actually, there is another one I saw. Is it the YS Falls? Somebody can correct me. I don't know. Yeah, the YS Falls. The YS Falls in the St. Mary Parish. So the falls in Jamaica are so many. And I tend to think that when you go there, you are spoilt of choice. You can choose the fall you're going to see, the fall you're going to enjoy. They are so wonderful. And the rivers also. Then there are the beaches. Oh my God. Like the beach we saw Akina Dimwango and Shonarwa visiting in Ocho Rios. They are epic beaches in Jamaica. Some of them have, I could see they have white sand. Very, very beautiful beaches. And I'm sure that most people would want to go to, we usually compete here in Kenya to go to Mombasa because we only have one beach that is in the coastal region of Kenya. But in Jamaica, you can choose, you are spoiled for choice. You can go to so many beaches that are in Jamaica. There are very, very many beaches that tourists can go and visit and have a good time, swim, enjoy themselves, and have a wonderful time. So Jamaica is one of the greatest tourist attraction area in the world. And therefore, who would not want to go to Jamaica and stay there and enjoy life? Then we saw the roads of Jamaica are epic. Like we were saying that even in the ghetto, the roads are very well made. They are murram roads, and therefore you enjoy even the ride. You enjoy staying in such a good place, and you feel free to move from one place to the other. So the comfortability, the attraction of the different sides of Jamaica is what makes people want to go and stay there and have a good time there. The other thing that I realized Jamaica has, it has variety of fruits, variety of foods, very many types of food, starting with ackee, starfish, and therefore you enjoy the type of food, you enjoy the different types of fruits, and who do not want to go there and enjoy mangoes? We could see the mango Sean enjoying the mangoes. They were actually telling us, you just walk around the road and see a mango tree and you can pick. Here in Kenya, if you happen to pick a mango from somebody's piece of rag, it will be a case. In Jamaica, I could see the mango Sean telling us, you can actually walk around the road and pick mangoes. It is a good place. A lot of fruits, a lot of foodstuffs, and people feel comfortable because they actually, when you go to a place and you don't know what to eat, the food that are prepared there is not good food. You don't enjoy the type of food that those people have, you do not stay for long. You do not want to stay. So the kind of food also encourages people to go and stay. And you feel comfortable, so you can take a long time in that place. The other thing that I have realized about Jamaica is the National Museum. Actually, I saw Jamaicans are artistic in nature. The National Museum, like the Bob Marley Museum, it is a tourist attraction area, and people want to go and see. They want to go and experience the beauty of reggae music, where it started. And where Bob Marley lived those many, many years in Trench Town. Who would not want to come and see that? So many people would want to come to Jamaica because of actually we came to know Jamaica before these two ladies and other people went to Jamaica because of the reggae music and Bob Marley. So most people know Jamaica because of reggae music and Bob Marley. And they would want to come and see the Bob Marley Museum and see what is taught there and the history of this guy who made an impact in the world. The other thing that I saw in Jamaica, they really are artistic, like I had said. If you go, I'm sure if you go to the art market in Jamaica, you will see a lot of different artistic materials, artistic objects that you can purchase and you feel good. Art makes people to feel enjoyable, to feel happy. And therefore, you can go to visit the art market in Jamaica. There are so many places that are countless that you can go and visit in Jamaica. And that is why I think most people want to go there. They want to go and experience. And actually, I hear Jamaica has the best coffee, the brew coffee. And therefore, most people would want to come and experience the epic moments. But above all, guys, I think the highest contributing factor to people wanting to come and have an experience in Jamaica is the type of people. The type of people that are in Jamaica. They are very wonderful people. And therefore, who would not want to come to people that are warm, that are welcoming, that are good hosts, that are ready to show you around, like we have seen Kino showing the Mango and Shonarwa all around Jamaica. We all would want that in life. And therefore, I want to say salute to the people of Jamaica. You have made Jamaica to be the destiny that we all desire to come. The destiny that we all feel we can be comfortable to live in. The destiny that we have seen, it is so beautiful, it's so wonderful, and we would want to come and see. It's a good place to tour. And at one time or another, we hope, by God's grace, that there be a direct route coming from maybe East Africa or Africa to Jamaica, so that many people can go and see this land that is full of wonders, natural wonders that God has created. That we can come and see the White River, the Black River, the Dune Falls, the many falls in Jamaica, the many beaches in Jamaica, the many crops grown in Jamaica, the food types, the culture. Like the other day I saw, it was what? It was a festival taking place inside the town of Kingston. It was called what? I can't remember the name of that festival. And most of the people were dressed in bikinis, and they were going around town dancing and dancing and dancing. I can't remember the name of the festival. It was called what? I can't remember. Guys, I'll tell you the other time, because I watched in one of the YouTubers as they were going around the town and dancing and having a good time. So Jamaica, there are people who like celebrating, people who like being happy, people who like enjoying life, people who like doing everything. We have seen even old men, let me not call them old, people who are actually advanced slightly in years, and they were dancing, singing, they were ready to sing for these empresses of ours. So people want to, music heals the soul. Music makes you happy. Music brings that joy, the inner joy in you. And that is why I think people want to stay in Jamaica. People want to go back to Jamaica, because everyone on the streets will start singing for you, will make you happy, will do something that you feel you appreciate and you are happy about. And therefore we salute you, the people of Jamaica. We thank you for welcoming our people there, and we hope one day we are going to come to the land we all love. Bye bye, and God bless you till we meet again.